YouTube. Today we're going to be looking at a Sig MPX Copperhead. And what this thing is, this is a personal defense weapon or subgun chambered in 9mm. And before we go any further, I'm going to show everybody that this little Sig Sauer personal defense weapon doesn't have anything in it. We are safe to watch a video. Now, what this is a little personal defense weapon chambered in 9mm, and what the advantage of this thing is it is a gas-operated piston drive system. So it doesn't require any kind of a buffer tube or anything to stick out the back of it. So it can actually break down into a very compact size, as you can see, as compared to the size of my hands. So you can fit this like in a motorcycle saddlebag, you can put it in a backpack, stuff like that. Now we're going to talk about some advantages or disadvantages of these modern weapons here, and I want to get your opinion on these things. So I'm going to show you some of the features of it first, and then we'll get into all that. So this thing is operated exactly like the AR platform. This is not an AR platform, folks. Just so you know, this is a piston-driven PDW, but the controls, the safety's in the same place, the bolt release is in the same place, and the magazine release is in the same place. But where this gives you an advantage is it's completely ambidextrous. All this stuff is also on the other side, so it is good for people that also shoot left-handed also. So that's good for me, because when I shoot pistols, I shoot right-handed, but I shoot rifles left-handed. And I know this is a pistol, but if you were to hold it like this, you kind of hold it like a rifle, or if you were to shoot it one-handed, you know, you would hold it like this. So it works either way. And I'm one of those weirdos that do things both ways. But anyway, I'll show you some of the markings on this thing. It just has a Sig insignia right here. It says MPX, multi-caliber, has all your Sig Sauer stuff and your serial number and all that. On the other side, there's not much to show. It just shows your safety markings right here, where it works. Now, this is an older one that was purchased when they first came out. So this one actually came with an arm brace that just extends out right here. This is an arm brace, folks. This isn't a stock or anything like that. If you can see, it spreads apart with the little strap that goes on your arm, and then you just push this button here, and it extends back into a very compact size. Now, on top, it doesn't come with any type of sights or anything. So on top here, it has a Sig Romeo red dot mounted on top, and we got it as far forward as you can put it, because that's probably the most proper place to put a red dot with a little handgun like this. Now, what are some of the advantages of this? Operates like an AR. It holds 20 rounds of 9mm, and it fits in a very small package, like I said, like a motorcycle saddlebag or something like that. The disadvantages of it, in my opinion, is it's chambered in 9mm. So they make 5.56 ARs that are almost as small, and maybe is as small. And I have one also that's got a 5-inch barrel in it. So you're really only shooting 9mm. And the disadvantage would be, what does this do any different than a regular Glock does? Because today, Glocks have 33 round magazines that'll slide into any of their 9mm pistols. You can literally have one that fits in your pocket and have backup magazines that holds 33 rounds. You can put optics on handguns today, so that you're really no good there or anything like that. So what is the advantage of this? Well, the advantage is they're cool. I mean, look at this thing. It's very well made. It's got an exceptional trigger on it. I'm going to show you how it works. It's got an ambidextrous also charging handle, just like an AR. And this thing has a single stage trigger here that has no take up, and it just goes off just like that. It's absolutely exceptional. It has a 3.5-inch barrel with a little muzzle brake built into it. So you don't get the actual ballistic advantage of having a longer rifled barrel in it or anything like that. So really, in practicality, this thing really doesn't have a lot of practical use or anything, but this is for the person that wants to have a cool weapon, and this is a cool weapon, folks. It's a very familiar weapon with the way it operates. Anybody that shoots ARs, and if you're in the firearms, I'm sure you do, you'll be able to pick this thing up and run it with no problem, like you never skipped a beat, because it operates just like an AR. The actual ambidextrous controls on it is a big plus for me because you can operate it from either side. That's a big plus for me. But in practicality, you'd probably be better off with a little polymer frame pistol to carry around. If I'm carrying around a PDW, I want it to be chambered in at least 5.56, folks. Your handgun is usually to get you to a rifle calibered weapon. That's the general rule of self-defense. And if I have a 9mm pistol on my side and I'm trying to get to this, I'm not really gaining any advantage by grabbing this. I can get 33 round magazines for my handgun, as I mentioned earlier. So these are 20 round magazines. But it is a very well made gun. It's a great range toy. And like if you wanted a PDW to stick in your motorcycle or your backpack, it will definitely serve that purpose. But anyway, folks, I just wanted to show you this little Sig MPX Copperhead and see what everybody thought about it. And little sub guns, they've come a long ways from back in the 80s and all that. And we'll do a video. We'll compare this one to like an older sub gun, and you'll see how much better made this thing is, how more efficient it is, how you can run it better and all that. But anyway, folks, if you have any questions on this, feel free to reach out to me and let me know, and I'll do my best to answer it. If I don't know the answer, as always, I will find the answer for you. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching my video today, and you folks have a great day.